The woman saw her husband surrounded by hordes of man-eating insects, but she did not come to his rescue. Instead, she hid in the storage room and secured the doors and windows tightly. Then she sprayed insecticide on the walls. The reason she refused to save her husband was that he had tried to kill her. It turned out the woman was someone who had been reborn. In her previous life, her husband had brought back a female insect egg from the forest, intending to conduct scientific research on it. But this act brought disaster to everyone. When the female insect egg hatched, swarms of man-eating insects emerged. Everyone in the entire base was attacked. The woman was about to flee with her son, but her husband broke her leg with a stick. It turned out the son was not her biological child. He was the product of her husband's love affair with someone else. After learning the truth, the woman tried to take revenge, but her husband knocked her unconscious to the ground. Then he left with the son and that other person. The woman was surrounded by man-eating insects, yet she did not die. God took pity on her and let her be reborn, sending her back to the day her husband brought the female insect egg to the base. She immediately stepped forward to stop her husband and explained the disaster that would occur in the future. However, her husband was obsessed with scientific research. He ignored all persuasion and walked into the laboratory with the researchers. Seeing that they did not believe her, the woman gave up struggling. Then she took the only girl who trusted her and hid in the base's medicine storage room. Based on memories from her previous life, the woman knew that the smell of medicine could mask the scent of humans, which would allow them to avoid being tracked by the man-eating insects. At this moment, however, her husband was still carefully researching the female insect egg in the laboratory to accelerate the egg's hatching. He even used a bright light stick to shine on it. As the temperature rose, the shell of the female insect egg began to crack. Everyone was waiting for a miracle to happen, while the woman waited in the storage room for the arrival of the man-eating insects. Soon after, the man-eating insects outside the base sensed the birth of the mother insect, and they swarmed toward the base one after another. Next, these people would face the bitter consequences.